Connie Britton, just heartbreak. Remembering her Nashville co-star for 6 seasons, Connie Britton and Hayden Panettiere stood at the center of one of television's most compelling musical rivalries turned friendships, playing 2 generations of country stars navigating fame, ambition, and everything in between. Following Panettiere's death on 16th August 2026 at the age of 36. Britton broke her silence with a tribute that captured, in just a few lines, exactly what that on-screen partnership had meant to her off-screen as well. When ABC's Nashville premiered in 2012, its entire emotional engine ran on the dynamic between 2 characters at very different points in their careers. Connie Britton played Rayna Jaymes, a 40-year-old country music legend, suddenly confronting a fading star and a label demanding she tour alongside a rising young sensation. That sensation, Juliette Barnes, was played by Hayden Panettiere, notably the first of the 2 leads actually cast in the show, with Britton, fresh off Friday Night Lights, joining shortly after. The tension and eventual mutual respect between Rayna and Juliette became the beating heart of the series, and the genuine chemistry between Britton and Panettiere was widely credited with making that dynamic work as powerfully as it did on screen. Britton starred across the show's first 5 seasons before exiting ahead of its 6th and final run, which had by then moved from ABC to CMT. Beyond the professional rivalry at the show's core, Nashville also gave Panettiere's character, Juliette, a storyline dealing openly with alcoholism, substance abuse, and postpartum depression, struggles that, in a striking overlap between fiction and reality, closely mirrored what Panettiere herself was privately experiencing at the time. Panettiere later admitted in interviews that filming those particular scenes had been genuinely painful, given how directly they echoed her own life. It's a detail that adds real weight to Britton's tribute. The 2 women hadn't just shared a set for 6 years, but had, in some sense, walked alongside one another through material that touched real, lived pain. On Monday, 17th August, Connie Britton shared her tribute on Instagram, posting a carousel of photos from their years together on Nashville. Her caption was brief but unmistakably heartfelt. She wrote simply that this was Hayden, bursting with brilliance, shining so bright. She admitted she had no words for what she called this sad song, describing her reaction as, quite simply, heartbreak. She closed with a direct personal message that she loved her and told her to sleep easy now. It's a tribute built entirely on warmth rather than formality, the kind of message that reads less like a public statement and more like something written directly to a friend who could still somehow hear it. Britton's words joined a much wider outpouring from across the Nashville cast and the country music world more broadly. Jay DeMarcus of Rascal Flatts, who made cameo appearances on the show, wrote that he'd had the privilege of working with Panettiere several times during her years in Nashville, and called the news absolutely heartbreaking. Other former collaborators paid tribute as well, including Kim Cattrall, who had played Panettiere's mother in the 2005 film Ice Princess, and shared her own message, calling the loss far too soon. Connie Britton and Hayden Panettiere built something rare over 6 seasons of television, a rivalry that became a genuine bond, both on-screen and off. Britton's tribute didn't need lengthy prose to convey what that bond meant. Sometimes the simplest words, brilliance, heartbreak, love, say everything that needs to be said. If this tribute moved you, share your favorite Nashville memory in the comments and subscribe for more heartfelt stories from the world of television.